and keep moving for the residents, because that's what we were elected to do. We were elected to protect you. We were elected to protect the finances, and we're going to keep doing it.
Question. Can you explain my viewpoint to the residents who don't know and what happens with my viewpoint?
Yeah, you always trying to start something. So when we got in office, we got this software called My Viewpoint, because it was based on transparency.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
So I'll let y'all guys know what's going on. You'll be able to see the receipts. We'll be able to see the checks issued to the receipt. So it's very transparent on when we get a warrant list, we can see what we're paying for, which I thought was a wonderful idea. I use it to just like second nature to me. So the lease came out. Trustee Belcher always get us in trouble. I got us put on the floor.
I'm also the supervisor of Thorn Township. So when do I have time for little people? I don't. They beneath me. They beneath me.
What else, Jason? I always get us in trouble. But the lease came out, and of course, yes, I got the lease from In My Viewpoint. I was looking and I'm like, what is all these electronic payments and stuff? Like, so I went and clicked on the vendor and pulled up the lease. Now I drive a Tahoe. Courtesy of Kiana.
We already know that Kiana is speaking facts and Big Tiff will just say whatever. We've seen this how many times? The lease purchase, who it was from, how much it costs, what the interest is, the total of everything. Like, Tiffany just straight be lying in people's faces, and people who sit up here and still support her, you're out of your daggone mind. But even if you don't believe this right here, let us go back in time a moment.
For one of them trucks. You make absolute, that's like when you 19 years old and you go get a car and the interest rate 27%. That makes absolutely no sense. You're not making great finance, excuse me?
Please state facts.
But let me tell you, here it is, dated December 27th, 2022. The cash price of a 2023 Chevy Tahoe, $93,216.71. Interest and APR, $55,929.49. Total lease price, $149,146.20. Tell me if it's not facts, because your signature is all on it.
I don't see that.
What?
Lying straight to y'all's face, and you still will believe her. Which is why it's very hard to have empathy and sympathy or to give a damn about what goes on there, because there's so many people that go along with this mess. And I don't even think that they're involved. They're just so delusional that they don't even see what's right in front of them.
Okay, but you want to put one more?
I don't.
All right.
I'll
but
get
at
my
the end,
statement in a few minutes
of the day, it's not about going back and forth with you. It's about making financial decisions that is in the benefit of everybody and just not one person. And you can't seem to understand that.
And I seen that Tahoe and it said the payment amount was $2,400 a month. I said, good Lord. So I started looking at all of the leases. And I said, they're paying $150,000 for a Tahoe? And so I looked at the down payment, which was $9,991, and we still paying $2,400. So I brought it up in the meeting, and she said, ain't nothing wrong with no leases. Yeah, we leased it.
For a lease?
For a
I'm
lease.
okay with leasing any vehicle here in the village of Dalton.
But it shows how financially irresponsible people can be, because then they go and say their name not on it, and they sign it, and all that. So we go to, now it's time last Friday to get the new warrant list. So I'm like, okay, it's Friday, let me click on My Viewpoint so I can see what she done bought this week. Access denied. Or did. So I sent an email saying that, access has been denied. Can you let us know? Trustee House sent an email. She said, send back your questions or what you're asking about. So meaning that they're probably not going to let us back into My Viewpoint, but it was based off transparency. You said when we started that this is for transparency, so we can be transparent, so we can know what we're paying for. But now they're seeing that when you're putting those things in, it's showing how you're spending the money, and you don't want us to show how you spend the money.
The best part of this whole thing is the fact that Tiffany's signature is right there in front of everybody's face. We've all seen this, and she's still gonna lie. She took out the money for this Tahoe. She's keeping people away. Now, she might not be doing it herself physically, but she definitely is aware, allegedly, of keeping the trustees out. I would never approve a GD thing. It is really not this hard. And y'all know I'm not interested in no daggone calculations of any sort unless it's my paycheck. But let me tell you something. It's very simple. You go to the store, you buy something, you get a receipt. You want to return it, you need a receipt. You want to show someone that you bought it, you show them the receipt. I don't understand why we're still doing this in 2024. I'm not even going to reference the damn FBI at this point. I'm just saying the fact that she just says these things that make no sense whatsoever. Now, mind you, this is like a year old or so. This is what Big Tiff would call their secret squirrel meeting. And when they were trying to get to the bottom of things and have a discussion without her and her nasty ass mouth, because this is a directly looking nasty ass mouth, but then with the things that come out of it, it is a nasty ass mouth. And I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that your mama should have taught you better, Big Tiff, because ain't no way that anybody thinks that it's okay for this woman to speak so nastily the way that she does. And oh, there will be more of Big Tiff on tape saying things, lying, speaking negatively and nastily. And then, of course, she'll turn around and say that that's not true because everybody's supposed to be an idiot. There's a few idiots around here, Big Tiff, and it ain't us. Shout out to the trustees for trying to do the best that they can. Y'all let me know what you think. Make sure you comment. I see you all in the next one.
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of y'allself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Delgado, unasked that seat. Unasked that seat. Unasked that seat.
To express my deepest gratitude to Tiffany Henya and her team for their commendable efforts to better our community.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. Dumb ass, say it.